How does Neville Goddard actually describe feeling is the secret? What does he say about the concept that feeling is the secret in different lectures? That's exactly what I want to talk about today. Today I want to share with you how Neville Goddard describes feeling is the secret, because we hear it all the time. Feeling is the secret, feeling is the secret, feeling is the secret, but what does it actually mean? And that's why I had a look at different quotes from Neville Goddard, from different teachings and different lectures, and that's why I want to share these quotes with you, and I want to show you how Neville Goddard describes feeling is the secret. And of course, I also, as always, want to give you the opportunity to put the advice I share with you in this episode into practice. And the very first quote I want to share with you is a quote from Your Faith is Your Fortune, chapter 5. The secret of feeling is to catch the spirit of the wish, and as the feeling becomes deep, so does the desire embody itself. And I want you to think about this quote. What does it really mean to catch the spirit of the wish? And what does it really mean that when the feeling becomes deep, so does the desire embody itself? It means that the deeper you can feel, the stronger you can feel, the more powerful you can feel, the more powerful the emotion is that you can create, the more likely it is for you that the desire embodies itself. And this goes hand in hand with what Dr. Joe Dispenza always talks about, when he says that when the trauma is at an emotional scale of 6, then you getting out of that trauma energy and you creating that new life can only happen if the emotional quotient or scale, or however you want to call it, is at least at a 7 or an 8. In other words, the emotion that you feel of your new future that you want to create has to be stronger than the emotion that you feel stuck in the past. And this is exactly what Neville Goddard describes with this quote. The secret of feeling is to catch the spirit of the wish, and as the feeling becomes deep, so does the desire embody itself. And that's why I often tell my coaching clients in Skype coaching sessions, whenever I ask them to really get into the feeling, and they then look at me and say, yeah, it feels okay, it feels nice, oh, that feels good, I often stop them right in the track and say, stop the bullshit. And they look at me, how can you say that? Why? I'm feeling it. And I'm like, no. You're not feeling it. You're just pretending to feel it. You are giving me and yourself some watered down version of the feeling. But then I ask them, what does it really feel like if you would be healed? What would it really feel like if you had so much money that you can do whatever the F you want? What would it really feel like to be in the most fulfilling relationship that you can possibly imagine, where you wake up in the morning and you feel blissful and joyful and grateful? What would that really feel like? And then they smile and they laugh, they close their eyes, some have tears of joy dripping down their cheeks, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to go as deep as you can. Just remember what Neville Goddard says in Your Faith is Your Fortune. The feeling becomes deep, and when the feeling becomes deep, then the desire embodies itself. And now let's have a look at what he says in The Law and the Promise, chapter 1. Man must prepare for the thing that he asked for when there isn't the slightest sign of it in sight, and he must prepare for it on the basis that he already has it. And this sums it up perfectly. That's what it's like to really feel yourself into the state of the wish fulfilled. That's how you should be feeling. You must prepare for the thing that you asked for, because when you prepare for the thing that you asked for to come into your life, it implies that you're ready for it, you prepared for it, and you prepare for it on the basis that you already have it. So in other words, you want to reach for the feeling of what would it feel like? What would it really feel like? And again, I might have to tell you in our first coaching session to stop the bullshit and to really ask yourself, what would it feel like? And to go as deep as you can. And then, as Neville Goddard says in The Law and the Promise, chapter 1, then you must be prepared for it. And you are prepared by being in that state of, hey, it's already there. So in other words, if you want to manifest financial abundance, you don't manifest that by feeling a little bit of rich and wealthy and then you go back in the poverty mindset. No. It only works if you immerse yourself, and I mean truly immerse yourself in financial abundance. You walk like it, you talk like it, you feel like it, and that's how you become it. And the next quote is from The Power of Awareness, chapter 20. If you would completely accept the theory that your consciousness is the only reality and accept the fact that the consciousness is the only creator, you could without aid meet every situation in life. Oh God, I love this quote. If you would completely accept the theory that your consciousness is the only reality and accept the fact that the consciousness is the only creator, you could without aid meet every situation in life. Now think about that for a moment. Really think about it. If you could completely accept that your consciousness allows you to create your reality, that your consciousness is in fact your power of creation, that it holds the key, the secret, the life that you always dreamed about, wouldn't you then, as a result of this knowingness, this certainty, be very conscious, again, now we have the word consciousness again, be very conscious about what you consume, be very conscious about what you think, be very conscious about the emotional states that you're in, and then adjust the way you consume things, adjust your emotional state, adjust your thoughts, because you know that your consciousness is the only creator. So whenever you think negative thoughts, get yourself out of it by thinking positive thoughts. Whenever you feel negative emotions, allow these emotions to reach their destination and then shift into a more natural, positive state. And that's why in this case, I can also say that I like what Abraham Hicks says about this, and that's to slowly climb up the vibrational ladder. But always remember that your consciousness is the only creator. And the next quote comes from The Law of Liberty, chapter 6. You must come to the place where you believe in non-visible things, where you believe that they exist as they exist in your mind. And yes, if you want to use the law of assumption, if you want to assume that you already have what you want, then this quote is absolutely crucial for you, because you must come to the place, as Neville Goddard says, where you believe in non-visible things. In other words, you believe that what you see in your mind's eye is your reality, that what you create in your mind, the picture of your future, that this is your true reality, that this is what really can come to you, that this is what you will be living in the future. And when I think about my life, I mean, now I'm getting all teared up here and emotional, because just 3 years ago, I was lying in bed, I had severe nerve damage, I was completely broke, I was not financially successful at all, I didn't have a loving relationship. In fact, a couple of weeks, thankfully, before my surgery that then led to this nerve damage, I actually ended a relationship, or let's better say we ended it together, or she ended it and I agreed to it. Let's not go into the details, but I was not in a place of happiness, let's say it like this. So I had nobody in my life, I was broke, and I was in severe pain. And nowadays I'm living the life of my dreams. I'm in a fulfilling relationship. I live in the country where I want to live. I can swim in the ocean every day. I'm financially free. And when I think back to that time, the first times I created the images of health, the images of wealth, the images of love, I didn't really believe in it. I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to do what Neville Goddard tells me, what Abraham Hicks tells me, what Dr. Joe Dispenza tells me. I'm just going to do it. I have nothing to lose anymore. That was my attitude. And then at some point, the more I did it, the more these pictures became, they became life. These pictures then became something more than just pictures. I don't know how to say it in a different way, but they became life. I allowed them to live in my imagination. And the more I did that, the more I reached the frequency and the feelings of having this picture, of being this picture, of living the life that I picture in my imagination. And that's when things started to flow with me. Like magic, but it's not magic. It's simple law. And that's also why I teach you in one of the modules of the 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program how you can use visualization and meditation and combine it to the, in my opinion, the most powerful manifestation technique, which is visual meditation. And of course, you can also learn a bunch of other things in this incredible audio course. And I don't just say it because I created it, wink wink. No, I really believe that I created an amazing course for you. And if you want to find out more about it, you can go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/mastery. And to believe that you are what you desire is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And that comes from the Law and the Promise, chapter 1. So whenever you reach that feeling, that emotional state of I already have what I want, I can feel that this is the feeling of the wish fulfilled, then you are there, then you are doing it right. And whenever you have the feeling, I don't feel like it's there yet, it's not in my life, maybe one day, then you have to do it even more intensely. Remember, as Joe Dispenza always says, well, then you're just not that good yet, and that's okay. I mean, I haven't been good at that stuff for a long period of time, but I never gave up. In fact, right now I just remember that when I watched my very first Dr. Joe Dispenza video, after having read a lot of stuff from Neville Goddard, I then made the conscious decision that there would not be one day when I didn't meditate to manifest. And up until this day, I didn't miss a single day. So remember, the more you practice, the better you will get at it. And if you want to practice with me, if you want to manifest with me, if you want me to share all the different manifestation techniques that I use to manifest an incredible life, that I truly am incredibly grateful to live right now, then you can go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/coaching and have a look at the different coaching sessions I offer. And you might also be excited to hear that I'm offering right now a brand new coaching program, which is a 6-week coaching program where we will have 6 coaching sessions together that is all about financial abundance and manifesting money. So you can go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/abundance to find out more about this 6-week coaching program. And feeling is the secret of successful prayer. For in prayer, it is not words that count, but the feeling behind these words. And this is a quote from Your Faith is Your Fortune, chapter 7. And that's why I always say you can pray all day and be on your knees and do what my grandmother used to do and go, oh, please, God, please, I'm so poor, please help me. And then, of course, you're in the vibration of lack, of scarcity, and the universe can't give you what you want. But if you pray from a place of gratitude, from a place of joy, from a place of abundance, that's when all the abundance that you want can flow to you. And the last quote about feeling is the secret that I want to share with you today: all transformation begins with an intense, burning desire to be transformed. You must want to be different enough to take the necessary steps to make it a reality. And this is a quote from the Law of Liberty, chapter 4. And this goes again hand in hand with what I said earlier. I don't just want you to feel it a little bit. Remember what Neville Goddard says: intense, burning desire to be transformed. You must want to be different enough to take the necessary steps to make it a reality. So if you take the necessary steps, if you're ready to work on yourself, to invest in yourself, to do the right things, and you then combine this with an intense burning desire that leads you to an intense burning feeling, then you truly understand the concept of feeling is the secret, and then what you want can flow to you. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.